Alright. Back again. Let's see. Alright, he made a little couple changes to the lineup. Tim, Ryan, JD, Jose, got Dexter, Phil, John. I think I'm gonna these guys at the bottom towards. I like having that young future Chicago White Sox defensive infield, man. It's just awesome. I do believe that you can jack your numbers, inflated numbers, and hit the ball further and drive the ball harder into the gaps and everything else if you're on juice. Depending on what kind of juice you're on, what kind of cycles you're on, I do believe that guys were hitting home runs because of the juice. But I do not believe Adderall makes you hit better. Because what? It doesn't make you see better. It just makes you speedy. That doesn't make someone hit better, right? It makes you back in your house more. If you're on Adderall, because you're on blow, so you just... Oh, man, I got Pharrell on the bench in the background, dude, the truck. The raspy voice. Alright, so, I can't imagine. I don't know if we're another lefty into the lineup. Actually, I do have a... Let's see. Switch this up a little bit. Is that bad for you to buy basketball shoes? Only for your wallet. Taking a lot of power out the lineup right now. I also wear really expensive underwear. It's comfortable. The best way to stay dry and cool, start with your underwear and make it Frigo. Varela Frigo. Frigo's patented adjustable pouch is customizable to mine. It's not stuff that you don't know if you're facing a lefty or a righty. That's the only thing I really don't like. What I'm going to do is, because I haven't really been using Doja, I'm going to go ahead and see if they got any lefty third baseman here. Yeah, Mike will start pitch. Joey, yeah. Yeah, they got the new Matt Davidson. The power crazy hidden beast right now that he is. 60-day trial. Here, try these underwear for 60 days and give them back to us. We'll give you your money back. I wonder if they get the underwear that's been used on the underwear. Frigo starts at $19.99. I give you 25% off with the promo code bench. Bobby did ask me one day, he's like, hey, can I wear that underwear you've been wearing? Because I like when you give me the underwear that you've been wearing for 60 days. Live. Go to eyewearfrigo.com and use promo code bench. Can you play third? 25% off the underwear you wish you had. What's his number? Frigo's the best, hands down. Oh, he's a lefty that plays. Get the most savings at the Home Depot Red, White, Blue Savings event with up to 40% off appliance special buys. Like the GE stainless steel gas range, a Home Depot exclusive, with convection oven, non-stick griddle, and extra large burners now for just $5.98. That's over $400 in savings. Shop our lowest prices of the season. Only at Home Depot. More saving, more doing. U.S. only while supply lasts. Still for details valid 6/21 through 7/12.
Burger King presents Breakfast Stories. Here's Pete, Tony, and the 2 for $4 croissant deal.
The other day, Pete and I go to Burger King for my croissant. You know, they're just
this guy's a lefty.
That's my favorite. I'm like, what? Yeah, so I got 2 for sandwich, and I get one of those guys. I'm like, who are you? I'm the guy that's just
he plays second base.
That's my favorite guy.
Oh, he can play the outfield though.
The croissant deal is 2 for $4. Now made with 100% butter for a soft and flaky croissant. Get 2 croissant sandwiches now for $4 only at Burger King. Price participation varies.
Staples knows that when the leave behinds for your sales call get left behind at your office, it's time. When you need to print 30 pages and you're 300 miles from the office, it's time. And when the intern packed the Harrington file, not the Farrington file, it's definitely time. And it's times like these when you can count on Staples. Access your files from email, the cloud, or USB, and then print, copy, fax, or scan them, and get back to business fast. Visit your nearby Staples. It's pro time.
Patients coping with end-stage illness can't wait.
Neither should you. Get the guidelines to hospice eligibility today. Go to vitas.com/eligibility. That's VITAS.com or call 888-VITAS-80.
Hi, I'm Ryan Keller. Your home is probably the biggest investment you will make your entire life. Why type an online app to get that right when you can work with an expert? We listen to your needs and we find the right loan for your unique situation. And we'll even come to your home or office to get the loan process started. Apps are great for weather and social media,
for you.
We can't pick the right mortgage for you. Let the experts go to work for you. Apply online today at thehomeloanexpert.com. Home Loan Expert LLC.
I like that line right there. That's nice.
Right now, we're offering the best savings in our 30-year
Speed,
history, like up to
power,
67.50 in total savings on the
bench
2017
is
Sonata. It's called the
nicely
Better Than Ever
loaded.
Sales Event, and it features the biggest total savings ever
All right.
offered on the Sonata, Elantra,
Go ahead and
Tucson,
get this.
and Santa Fe Sport. So there's never ever been a better time to
Just
buy
going in
than the
right
Better
quick.
Than Ever Sales Event. Plus, every Hyundai is also backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, America's best warranty. So visit your Hyundai dealer now before the biggest savings in Hyundai's history are, well, history. Better is the reason to buy Hyundai, and the Better Than Ever Sales Event is the reason to buy now. For a limited time, get up to
We got the Milwaukee
total savings on the 2017
Yes,
Hyundai
we
Sonata.
do.
That's 25% off MSRP.
Yeah.
But hurry, the Better Than Ever
Check
Sales
some
Event
out.
ends soon. So head to your Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealer today. America's best warranty claim based on total package warranty programs. See dealer for limited warranty details. To learn more, call 877-248-1585.
1877 cars for kids. CARS cars for kids. 1877 cars for kids.
Donate your car today.
1877 cars for kids. AARS cars for kids. 1877 cars for kids. Go get your car today.
Don't look like we got a connection with whoever's trying to connect with us. Sometimes it does take a little while though. I doubt this one linked. Did that last night. Oh, it linked at the last minute. Alright. I hope it's not the same picture. I had a game, my first home game last night where we had the same pictures. Oh, you got a White Sox picture, 2 White Sox pictures going against each other. Dubai All-Stars. All right. He's got Tim Anderson, damn it. I think I took Ryan Bryan out. We'd have 2 of the same players. I might mess around and take Tim out just because he's got Tim on his team. I don't know. It's kind of petty, but I don't know. I know he's done the
Baseball
dynasty.
from the Big Apple.
Gonna bump
We're at
into
Yankee
that,
Stadium in the
but,
Bronx.
yeah, I'll chime in
Today
a
we
little bit
bring
later.
you
All right.
Diamond Dynasty action between the Blue Sox and the Beasts. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Here's Dexter Fowler now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Chicago, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Striding in, number 7. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. In the dirt here, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And no advance, it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Throw over to first. A runner at first with no outs here. And another snap throw to the bag. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Inciarte. A lead with the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Let's kick it off. His first bat of the season.
Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Justin Turner.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Man, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show. Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And strike three called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number one. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Beasts, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
Now he'll step off. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Shortstop Brandon
Tough
Crawford.
slider down low for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Right
Here's
fielder,
Melky Cabrera.
Melky Cabrera.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. The pitcher, Jose Quintana, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Kipnis on to Napoli, and they get two here to get him out of the inning. So digging in now, Ryan Braun. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Ryan Braun.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's running towards second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Braun rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. Here's Mike Napoli now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's swung on and missed for strike one.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Here comes another 0-2. To short, hit hard. Crawford's got it. And he's retired here, one away. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yo, bro. That was
Here it
I
comes
don't think that
on 1-1.
was that him? I thought that was the other guy. I thought that was
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
the guy Reynolds I was trying to give you. I don't think that was
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke toward the hole.
I don't think that was
and the inning
Arenado.
will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Carlos Santana.
Unicorn.
And we want to watch all our favorite shows without paying overages.
Good luck with that.
And we want all of this, plus we want to save $25 on our monthly DirecTV bill.
You can save me $25?
Well, yeah.
I'm proud of you, son.
Only AT&T offers you unlimited data with each included. And never pay overages. Visit your local AT&T store and get AT&T Unlimited Plus, our best wireless deal for unlimited data. Plus save $25 per month on DirecTV. It's entertaining.
And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. From the stretch, Kipnis runs. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On the move again from first. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another kill.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. The relay. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there in the inning. Striding into the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Dexter Fowler.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch.
Chicago Sports Station. You're listening to the #1 sports station in Chicago. Sports Radio 670 The Score and 670 The Score.
There.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Inciarte, but he won't get there. It falls in. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, number 7. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often. Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way to 3rd. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. And he's safe. Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. He reached on a single in his first try. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Napoli is there, and he puts this one away for... Digging in, Carlos Rodon. He'll step in.
Oh, that's right. That's the thing I talked about last week when they, Germany...
They're trying to do something about...
Pitcher.
They still won it. They beat Chile, yes. And 4, this is the best part of the guy's email. 4.
Carlos.
Number 35. We'll get the call.
Pinch hitting. Number 35.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Digging in to try it again, Tim Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3.
What? Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Wade LeBlanc answers the call. Ready for another chance? Yohan Moncada comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Leading off for the
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now playing
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball left side. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Hit hard up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Marcell.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Another 0-2 home. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Another one sent foul. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Mike Napoli now.
First baseman, Mike Napoli.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And now they've got him picked off, and he is out on the tag. Now batting, Melky Cabrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Braun on the run, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Standing in, Jose Quintana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one's down to third. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. Still ranging back. Into Monument Park.
Dexter's going crazy. I put him in the leadoff. He like, thank you.
Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he did
earlier.
He's
trying to earn that leadoff spot.
Close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way.
This dude is having a game. Let's go.
And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Welcome to the squad. Keep doing
Ready
it.
once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch grounded down.
Nice one. Let's go.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Get that double. Get that double.
As the runner
That's
scores
no
from
problem,
second.
bro.
It's 4-2.
Get it.
Throw won't get him. First delivery to him on the way.
Ooh,
This ball's
Jose.
hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home, and the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So striding forward now, Mike Napoli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mike Napoli.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 1-1 coming now to Napoli. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Moncada takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now in the box, Carlos Santana. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Back up the middle. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. Now at the plate, wait.
Search CBS Sports Radio. If you go on there, boom, you're in.
LeBlanc.
Have the I Am Scott Burrell app, which has everything on there. The interviews I do on CBS Sports Radio.
So he's going to put in.
Troy Tulowitzki will look for some 2-out.
Risky. It's dangerous. Let's go. Really set the challenge.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Vogt gathers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Here's Ender Inciarte. Has 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Changeup called strike 1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch out. He pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of it.
Cabrera's there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
We love the clutch moments.
Jordan Walden takes over to start the 6th. Ready once again, Stephen Vogt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And
did he look at the stats? Stephen
Vogt's
Vogt's been having a monster year. Did he look at the scouting report? No, he did not. No, he did not look at the scouting report. Putting it down the middle like that. Come on, dude. I think this is. Gotta look at the scouting report, man. Oh. Can't look at the stats. People quitting and stuff, man. What's up with that? Alright. Let's see, we're moving up that ladder pretty fast. Let's go. 29 again. They still haven't let me play in here. Let's see how it looks in here. Open this up right quick. Try to get one more in before I end the broadcast. Chicago Bluesox, only one loss. I think they're like 7-1. But as we get higher in the ratings, I'm pretty sure we're going to start bumping into souped up teams. Haven't bumped into a souped up team yet. Full of diamonds. I don't think my team is ready for that right now. Glad we're playing other teams that's like matched up to what we can do. This lineup actually worked last time around. Just gonna let's see. I want to bring somebody in. switch this up right quick. I'm gonna keep it the same. Just the Aztecs. Oh man, he's got one of my guys on his squad. Man, he's got two of them actually. He's got three of them. Oh well, nothing I can do about that. Chime back in a little later.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be Diamond Dynasty Season Series play here between Las Vegas and Chicago. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. We are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Las Vegas, center fielder Craig Gentry.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And he misses with it, 1-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Cabrera. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And here's Jose Peraza. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now in the box, number 7. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Cabrera has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Now there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Dexter Fowler.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Stepping into the box, number 7. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
So he gets
Customer service that no one can match. Refinancing or buying a home? Why would you go anywhere else? Let the real experts go to work for you. Apply online today at thehomeloanexpert.com.
him swinging on a
Donate your car today with 1-877 Cars for Kids. We're a recognized 501c3 charity organization, so you'll receive a maximum tax deduction. What's more, you'll receive a vacation voucher of 3 days and 2 nights. Also on the web at carsforkids.com. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car
I don't know why. I don't like having the same players that the other opponent is using. Like if it was just one, like if he had an Eric Thames and I had an Eric Thames, I would just take one of those guys out right now. Even if he was a pretty good player, just I don't know. Yes, as I get a little bit more used to playing the Diamond Dynasty, it probably won't matter to me down the line because it's basically your skills versus the other guy's skills. So, or your fantasy squad versus the other guy's fantasy squad. So. Trying to give me a cheapie win right here? I mean, we'll take it. I will take it. I'm going to give him an extra 15, 20 seconds here. Maybe could be on the phone or something.
Get your copy of the Chicago Cubs Win the World Series audio CD featuring the most exciting moments of the Cubs championship season.
Justin Turner. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gentry giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now batting, Jose Abreu. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Cabrera is over, and that retires the side. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cesar Hernandez.
From the stretch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball, just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground. Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt.
Basically,
made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time.
This outfielder played to take out a guy that he already had that was
here in the
playing
second
on his
inning.
team that's
As
playing
Dribble
mine.
Cabrera is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike
I would
one.
have not took things
And
out
he
for
bangs it into
Gerald
center
Dyson,
field
but
for
I
a
mean,
base
Dyson
hit.
has way better defense, so it is what it is.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Coming to the plate now, Dan Straley. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam, so what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. They get the force at the plate. Into the box now, Jason Worth. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just...
It's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Pitch on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in, Melky Cabrera. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's set. Here it comes. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Boom. Rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Let's go.
So stepping in, Danny Salazar. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Cabrera ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged. Striding in once again, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul him.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Ready for another chance. Number 7. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A late swing and a slider for a strike. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Here's Gerard Dyson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwiched. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here's another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cabrera's after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Number 79.
Striding into the box, Jose Abreu. He popped out in his first trip. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes Worth. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping in, Yoan Moncada. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Yoan Moncada.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. This one's flared out toward left. Cabrera is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Fielder.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaker ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Hard liner to center field. Fowler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Go.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Cabrera. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's Melky Cabrera looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The 0-1. Back up the middle. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Stepping in, Danny Salazar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Danny Salazar.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Let's go clutch, baby.
3-0 game. Here's Gerard Dyson, a base hit in his first trip.
Everybody's quitting. Oh my goodness, man. This is insane. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he basically pulled. I'll give him a nap. Yep.
We got to get to what may be one of the defensive plays of the year on Diamond. Fantastic. It's one of those particular moments that I'm going to have to do my absolute best describing to you because the radio call needs some enhancement.
Y'all got a game going on right now, yo. What inning? Everybody keep quitting in the Diamond Dynasties, man. I'm about. Yeah, man. It ain't even no blowout scores. It's just I just up by a couple of runs. Motherfuckers quitting. Fine by me. Yeah, I might try to get a franchise game, man. I'll be back after my next game over with.
There's no greater pain a parent can suffer than losing a child, and in heat stroke deaths and hot cars are on the rise.
It's my first time actually having two back-to-back quicks though. So let's see. I'm gonna give one of my guys a break. Have yet to have a game with Tyler Ross. Hopefully they put him in this time. Alright. Who gets the break today? I'll give a break to Abreu. Let him play. And then let Mike Zeno play. Kevin Grossman against Tanaka, London Knights. They have none of my players. Awesome.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. It'll be Diamond Dynasty Season Series play here between the Blue Sox and the Knights. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Let's get it. Chime back in a little later.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Chicago, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Now the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Andrus on to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. Stavinsky comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Here's Gerard Dyson.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 1.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a throw over. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball one.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Dyson is on his way home, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Into the box now, number 7. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
About that still,
and that misses ball one.
Well, how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Line drive to left. Kim is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
And signals crossed that time. So he'll step off and try again. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The next 0-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Right shortstop, Elvis.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Fouled off into the seats behind first.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Aaron Judge. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another 2-2 offering. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
First baseman,
Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mike Zunino.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And that one stayed up a little high. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Melky Cabrera.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Melky
Before the
Cabrera.
first pitch, a check at first. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 9th.
So digging in now, Kevin Gossman. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men. Ready now, Miguel Sano. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Miguel.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So here's Matt Kemp now.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming their direction.
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out.
Batting 7th.
Now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So stepping in, Chris Davinsky, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Now a bunt attempt here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. Blackmon rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And
hey, there, I got tied up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he will make it into second with a 2-base hit here to begin the 3rd.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired, and there's one away. Digging in to try it again, number 7. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackman racing back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready for it. Another chance.
For London, second baseman, D. Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Shortstop, number 1.
At the plate, Elvis Andrus looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dyson on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Aaron Judge reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Leading off for the Bluesox.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Mike
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Payoff pitch home to Zunino. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Number 7.
Standing in, Tim Anderson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Melky Cabrera. A base hit in his first trip.
Melky Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Weak roller right side. No problem here. 1 away. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Hard hit ball to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Standing in, Matt Kemp hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon.
The center fielder, number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. This ball will be chopped foul. Comes set and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. This is on the ground over to first, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Kemp rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and on the play the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting, pitcher, Chris Davinsky.
Gregory Polanco will grab a bat tip. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Struck him out, so they work out.
What I'm talking about.
Felipe Rivero, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Now at the plate, Kevin Gossman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Kevin Gossman.
Ryan Braun will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ryan Braun.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Center fielder number
Here's Dexter
25.
Fowler now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 10.
On the move is Braun. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Carter Capps, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's D. Gordon now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
And they will tag him out between first and second. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Turner has it in time to first, and there are two away. Here's Elvis Andrus now, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, number 7. He hit a sac fly earlier.
First baseman, number 7.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. And now a pitch on the way. Out of play. The 0-2 home. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Michael Givens enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching, Michael Givens.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Moncada has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop.
Actually got a good one going on now.
Tim Anderson. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Bluesox.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. Ready once again, Melky Cabrera. A hit in 2 tries so far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now they've got him picked off. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Now at the plate, Michael Gibbons. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. J.D. Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Back up the middle. And he is out on the tag. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Antonio Bastardo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Charlie Blackmon is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box.
VITAS. Staples knows that when the leave behinds for your sales call get
Felipe Rivero, as he'll get his first up. Jose Iglesias will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Gary Sanchez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Corey Guerin has been summoned from the bullpen. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Upset with the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Sano posts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And this one is gone. A home run. So coming to the plate, number 7, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Really aggressive swings right now. Ball's out of the zone, up high. He's swinging through them, not going to put him in play. He's really got to bring that pitch down and get it into the strike zone.
Matt Bush enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A shot down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Sano is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Ready now, Mike Zunino. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. That's in there. 3-1. The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped up. Andrews is there for it, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and that's your ball game. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy.
Right,
he's our top player in the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. Left 6 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please, drive home safely.
Wonder how they get these rating points. How they're doing that adding up. Tired. Okay. Didn't I play the Blazers? Goodbye, Blazers. I play one of these teams. We have played, no, we played 9 games. 8-1. Nice. Alrighty. I guess I am in the All-Star now. Anyway, so yes, I am in the All-Star bracket. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Till next time. Peace.